What's up? What's up? What's up? It's your boy Carcino here. Let's talk about it real quick because people need to hear this. CB, Chris Breezy. It ain't easy being Chris Breezy. Now, Chris Brown came around, and what he did was something that was unheard of and legendary, being a young artist in this game. Now, what we know in Chris Brown from now is being a troubled man, trying to escape his past that he can't seem to get away from. Now, he had a incident with Tiana Taylor one day. Less than 24 hours later, he's right back in social media headlines with another altercation. Now, I was disappointed in him the first time. The second time, I knew they were going to be reaching. You see, this is the problem with people. People are always going to be looking for a way to play you against yourself. They always going to be looking for a reason to try to take you down. They're going to be looking for a reason to try to expose you. They're going to be looking for a reason to try to prove you're less than. Don't give them the reason. The more you do wrong, the more they going to act wrong. So get it together. That's the best thing I can tell you. Now, yesterday, I know it's a festival. I've seen festivals work. I've seen festivals put together, and I've seen them, and it's always chaotic. Y'all might think it's all happy, happy, joy, joy. You got people there who's in charge of running the festival. They have a team of people that got to get people off stage. They got to clear stuff off. They got to make space for the new group that's coming up. How many people can go on stage? They have those people back there that are running the program to make sure everything goes on schedule, go like clockwork. Me, I don't like festivals. I don't like festival seating. I don't like anything like that. Because when you do festival seatings, that means chairs. Festival seatings means the chairs are not like you're not like in a building. It's like loose chairs, so people could grab a chair and sling chairs and all that stuff. You don't want to be in a festival. It depends on what kind of fest, but you don't want to be really in festival seating. So you want to kind of be indoors where the seats don't move. So they can't throw chairs and stuff like that, depending on what kind of music you do. But Chris don't normally make that kind of music. So now you always have some person or somebody out there that would do something that is incredibly stupid, like throw something at an artist. And that would set everybody off. But this situation here is not what you think. Chris Brown, what everybody thought was in another, oh, here he goes, he's in another altercation based on what happened with Tiana Taylor from yesterday. But this day, no. They were trying to, after the performance, they trying to get everybody off the stage. They're trying to clear people out the way. So a lot of people that was in the way while they were trying to move around. And people are dragging the situation out. And this was going to happen because Chris Brown has to realize that you can't be the one in any of these situations, especially with a female, any more. When you and Karachi Tran was having beef on the internet and all that stuff, social media, you can't be involved in any of this and then have people believe that, hey, he's a changed man. They're gonna use that to tear you down and say, see, he's out of control. That man Chris has been stressed for years behind all of this. He can't shake that image. And this is gonna keep him from bags and the plateau he should be at. It's always gonna go back to that night with Riri. And it's sad that that's where his career is gonna, always be have that stamp on it. Even though she's moved on and he's moved on. The two people involved has moved on. Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. It was a lot of people that was in the back of the fest, and they had security out there, and people was trying to clear everybody off of the stage. So they started pushing people backwards. He got all the way in the front to intervene to talk to the security. That's the footage you see there. He's talking to security to know, hey man, my child is back there. And you just shoving all of these people and pushing them backwards. And those people are pushing back. My child is back here. And you just pushing everybody. So Chris Brown did not have a altercation. He was letting security know, hey, he went all the way to the front to like, hey, my daughter is back there. And you guys are pushing all these people back. So he came up there to let them know that. So when he got his child back there and they're doing all this pushing, that was the narrative. Mm-mm-mm. Well, everybody's running with narratives because that's the new thing now. If Chris Brown is having a conversation with somebody, now it's Chris Brown gets in another altercation. Then they're going to write and create what they want out of it. They wouldn't let Chris Brown perform, so he started yelling. That was never the case. Chris Brown performed, there was no problems. It was a lot of people back there, and they got to clear the space. And Chris Brown wanted to let them know because his daughter was there. So I didn't do the prisoner of the moment thing and decide to say, hey, why this is hot, let me jump out there because everybody's talking about it. I knew better. Why? Because I know festivals, I know how they work, and I could see it's a grab. So everybody's going to run with a narrative. So I said, let me get my facts straight before I speak. That's the way it's supposed to be, right? That's what it is. So nothing else needs to be said. That's all that happened. Everything was resolved. Everybody was cool, cool, straight, straight. Everybody went back. There was no problems. There was no fights. There was nothing. So there isn't a second altercation. It was Chris Brown letting security know, hey, you pushing everybody back. My child is back there. Like, cut it out. Y'all doing too much. You could just let people know. You don't just have to start pushing people back. We got it. It's a lot of people up here. Yeah. But the people here are going to push back. You know, we got children here. Like it's a child here. So he was protecting his child like a father's supposed to. Don't forget to go to the Patreon later on today. We got something special for you. And we also got some more information coming that you're going to like. Appreciate it. We're going to have 4 videos here. You can click one of them or all 4 and get caught up on things you might not have gotten a notification for. So God bless. Good night.